The last time we left off, we were around a bonfire, and I believe we just finished. We just finished getting our divine slash, I think.
Oh yeah, from what I've seen, it's absolutely beautiful. So
Now there is a couple of things I have to bring the home viewer up on. I did do a little bit more exploring, so the map is notably more filled out. I found out what Moose was talking about when you come up to a place that's not meant to be come up on yet. Because I visited this place over here, and it said, you're entering an area with overwhelming force. So I'm going to take that as the game creator's way of saying, fuck off, get out of here. You're not supposed to be here yet. And we'd gone through the dark forest. We'd collected our divine slash. And I've gathered a couple of pieces of gear in the meantime. I've got the Charm of Amaterasu. I got the Sea Dragon's Wing from the upgrade of last time. And I visited enough shrines to actually unlock another charm slot. So we've got Dual Destruction, Resolve for Resolve gains, Ferocity for melee, this for health, and this one for Perfect Dodge and Parry, which I'm going to try to practice on stream. Moose says, had you went in a bunch of arrows, they would have tore you apart. Thanks, Moose. There's the beautiful game that we left out on, and now we're going to start by, let's see, going to see what this is all about. The Other Side of Honor. Which I believe was our task last time. We visited the one for the dark forest over there. So that's our horse, Kage, of course. You have to have a black horse named Shadow. And basically, we just wander through the island of Tsushima looking to take out wandering hordes of Mongols as they have invaded the land, the dirty little gaijin.
So peaceful here.
God, I hope you're not talking about Homeward Bound. Are you talking about Homeward Bound?
what's Homeward Bound? Is that another game?
No. It is a movie that came out in the 90s.
No.
Yes, he's talking about Homeward Bound. It's about a dog, a cat, or two dogs and a cat, and they get lost from their family and they try to find their way back home.
Welcome, my lord.
Another samurai?
And that's all that needs to be said about that movie.
He's a legendary samurai.
Aside from Michael J. Fox as one of the dogs.
Soon, join us for dinner. Perhaps he'll share one of his grand stories with you.
I don't remember that one. I don't.
It's in the same vein of Milo and Otis, only with less murder.
I remember Milo and Otis.
Did you know that Milo and Otis, they pretty much killed the dog and the cat like multiple times during the filming of it?
I'm back from my dangerous mission. Don't worry.
Like literally?
Yeah. They had live animals for the shoot for that, and they went through like 16 dogs and 12 or some odd cats.
Thank you.
For the whole film. So they pretty much murdered 11 identical dogs to try to get the scenes where they're swimming in the water, or falling off a log. Those were real animals. And real... So they're, that's not really... Well, it is pretty well known. It's just kind of overlooked because people like the movie. It's a little cutesy movie.
I'm tired from a long
It's
ride.
horrible.
Yeah.
Please have Nabe show you the bath. We can speak more over dinner.
But it's still a cutesy movie. If you'd watched it and not known that, would it be any less cutesy?
Well, no, I liked the movie up until you said that. Thanks.
I've ruined it. Ruined it for another person.
How much do you know of Lord
sorry.
Shinroku?
He tells us everything.
I'm really sorry about
If it
it.
wasn't for him,
It
we
is
would
what
have
it
lost the
is. I
whole
mean,
island.
When you met him?
that's
Was
why
he
they say
armed?
ignorance is
He did
bliss.
everything to
I
save
think
Tsushima
that was-
except his horse.
If not that movie, then it was movies of the time that were responsible for the message that's put in at the end of films now. No animals were harmed during the filming of this movie. I think that might have been the sole reason for it, because of Milo and Otis. Because I honestly don't remember that. I don't remember that ever coming up into a movie earlier than that. I could be wrong.
A farm horse. Never seen battle.
Thanks to my yakking, I don't know why I'm examining all this horse stuff.
Belonged to Lord Higuchi.
Shinroku is no
My
samurai.
bad.
I'll get the truth from him.
No, that's the whole point of a Let's Stream is kind of shooting the shit while playing a video game and inviting other people to shoot the shit with you. It's the whole thing of it. I mean, I'm not talented enough for a speed run at a game that I barely have the time to play. So I know a lot of
Where is
people that spend
Shinroku?
hours and hours and hours and
After you went
hours.
to the bath. It must have been important.
Speedrunners, the people that spend a ton of time playing games so they don't have to spend a ton of time playing the game.
How ironic. Have a fucking Sheev meme right there. Ironic. Spend so much time playing the game just so they can play the game in less time. Let's see. So I'm on the Jinroku quest and I've got to look around here to find this path. Those were his... I don't see any shoes on the ground. Oh, there they are. So I'm on the right path. Come here.
Stop running, you fool!
That's a really awkward pacing
Stop.
for Jin.
Before it's too late!
I wonder how heavy that armor would actually be.
A lot of it's tweed. Like woven, hardened tweed.
Yeah.
It should be relatively lightweight.
I don't
Ish.
want to kill you. Stop!
Ish.
I still think it wouldn't be great to run in.
Could I have time to sit at the hot spring? Oh, yeah. In the middle of a chase. Dude, can I talk now? What are we doing?
I challenge you to a duel!
Oh, this isn't wise.
Fight me.
Yes, it's the only way.
If that's your wish, I accept.
He wants to fight me. It's actually kind of cool. Let the moment build. Oh, did he just drop his sword?
I surrender. I'm sorry.
Tell me who you really are.
I'm nobody.
Oh, that's
I was
awesome.
just trying to survive.
You're impersonating a samurai and bringing dishonor to the name. And you're taking advantage of those women.
I know. Please, my lord, let me live. I'll never go back there again.
Okay, that's fucking
Leave.
awesome.
And if I ever see you wearing that armor again, we will finish our duel.
It's the helmet. That's what dissuades people from fighting me. Look, would you want to come up against a dude like that? A fucking golden moon helm?
Fool.
Yeah, what the hell,
Tell
man?
those women the truth.
I was really happy I was going to get into a duel. Set the mood really well. Pop the fucking blade, and I'm like, oh. At least I'm near another hot spring, though, I guess. Right?
So what do the hot springs do?
They give you more health.
Oh.
So if you rest at it, you get Gensekai ass, and you get to get a little more health.
Oh, yeah.
Swiggity swooty. Oh, I've already been to this one. So it was just for the ass shot.
Okay, well,
That'll be the thumbnail
I
for
haven't
this.
seen it yet.
Put it on YouTube. That's the thumbnail. Jin Sakai's ass. That is Japan's ass, sir. God. That looks awesome. PlayStation can do some good stuff. When it wants to. Aside from producing the usual onslaught of bullshit and nonsense of third-party games and such. go and see what the next part of this quest is. If not to battle a coward. Which this game has a lot of cowards. We had coward in the first episode, where he was too scared to go look and his family got killed. Like legitimately, we found a dude by the water who was a fisherman. His whole family just got slaughtered because he was too chicken shit to stand up to the Mongols.
I mean, in that type of situation, you really don't know how you're going to react, though, to be honest.
That one's a hard call because personally I would have been a chicken shit as well. But there's tons of people who have like kids that go, I would do anything for my kids. So you'd have some sort of irrational adrenal surge or something. At the very least, they'd scream it. So that. Oh, okay. That was weird.
But I mean, yeah.
Lord Sakai, welcome back.
Jinroku wasn't the man you thought. He wasn't a samurai at all.
He was just a
told you the
huge
truth.
coward.
You knew he was lying?
He seemed harmless, and we enjoy having him around. I hope you didn't kill him.
He's alive.
No,
He won't be coming back.
I just made
I'll tell
him
the
never to
others
come
he left
back ever
on
again. I don't
the
care if you were enjoying
We
his
will fine
company.
without him.
Fuck that guy.
We will
He's
be
never
again.
coming back. Banned. Tried to act like it was this epic quest that you went on. Go and fight this dude, and he cowards out, and you just turn around and go, okay. At least I got a charm out of it. Let's see what that's all about. Charm of shadows. Meh. That's not my style. 100% it's not my style. Mine is to go up to a whole bunch of Mongols and say, fuck you and your mother you rode in on. Which those battles are actually really cool too. You alright?
Yeah, I had something pop in my head and I was going to say it and then I forgot what it was.
You know, that's perfect for on-stream commentary.
Right?
Usually in situations like that, I go, ooh. And it sounds awful and people get bored and then they say they're going to fucking kill me.
I mean, that's just the internet.
It's the internet. Yeah. You have to accept that.
Like, if I worried about what the internet had to say, I'd be worried about all 7,000 people that said they're going to, like, sleep with my mom and all kinds of things from Call of Duty.
The 13-year-olds that say, go fuck yourself, I'm Hitler reborn. Oh, you can hunt in this game, too. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off.
So what you're saying is you have the ability to, but you can't.
Well, I couldn't in that instance because I just rode up to the deer and went Leroy Jenkins at his face. But, you know, normally if I'd stealthed up, I might have had a chance to get something out of it. And these burbs usually lead you to something special. So they'll fly along and hover in front of your face and lead you to something neat.
So they get all your damn nerves until you follow them.
I mean, you could totally ignore them.
What's that green flashy thingy there?
It's plant. Plants are used for grades. Ooh. Hello. Lord. Sorry. Eyes are watering again. Usually happens after I've looked at a screen for way too long, which I guess this week, being at work, I've looked at a screen for too long. Let's see, even the oldest samurai fights with the vigors of youth. Is that a new weapon that I can equip?
Was it like a training sword? Like a bamboo training sword?
Yasha's embers. Oh, okay. It's just a cosmetic item.
Oh.
It's a wrap for your katana. That does look cool.
It goes with the rest of your
but it's not
outfit.
cooler than this. Because that looks fucking badass.
But it doesn't fit your outfit. Your outfit's green.
I don't care. All right. I mean,
I guess there is some blue in it. Never mind.
we could do it like this. And change
I know you
this.
look like a hobo.
And change this. Is that better? Now I'm a drunk Yojimbo type. A straw hat and flowing cape. Cape's the most badass part about this attire. It looks like shit normally, but just the way it flows. I like how they've done that in this game.
Except for your elbow keeps poking through it.
Shh. You're not supposed to point that out. Leave it with the cool stuff.
My bad, my bad.
And there was a haiku here, apparently, that I missed. You occasionally just randomly stop places and do poetry. So let's see. Reflecting on fear. These are basically just mini areas in the game that the developers say, hey, look at this beautiful shit.
Look at this thing we did.
Yeah, pretty much. And to be fair, if I did this, I would also implement this mechanic. Make people stop and look at my beautiful shit. Shifting shadows. Darkness grows. No, shifting shadows, man. Let's see the last part. Cloaked in death's armor. That's strong. Hidden from all sight. Yeah, I like death's armor. Sounds cooler.
Disappearing light. Shifting shadows back and forth. Cloaked in death's armor.
Now give me a hat. Cool. Let's see what that looks like. Not bad, actually.
I kind of like that.
It's not straw hat, but it looks cool. So I'll go with it. Try to get the most Japanese shit going that I possibly could. Cherry blossoms going, just whip out a fucking piccolo and go to town. I guess what am I doing right now? Because we've already done the village quest with the huge coward. We can kind of drift down here and explore up the coastline to this. So I kind of want to reveal this area here. There might be something in there. Teleport to me, Shadow. And half of this is meant to be played, you know, at your own leisure.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the newer games are. They're not. It's more about the exploration and.
Because honestly, it'd be boring as fuck if I just spent the whole stream wandering around going, oh, look at this, look at that, look at this. So I kind of have to keep things a little bit itemized and... Let's see, quick draw. Yeah! Fucking did it!
Well, that's how you do it right there. Just don't even waste an arrow.
The bad thing is, I can't even get their skin. I actually forgot about that. The only things that actually give you hides in this game are predators, which is weird.
So you literally killed those for no apparent reason.
Aside from the fact that I could.
What a
If
dick.
that makes me a psychopath, then so be it, you know. Deer is just like a pretty person. You'd murder him. Ooh. Ooh. Big oof. Moose says, yes, deer are considered sacred for the people of Tsushima. Good job murdering sacred animals. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm just going to chalk that one up to America. I will hunt a deer, by God. Nothing can stop me. Japanese custom be damned. But yes, I horribly murdered a poor random deer for no reason. I'm sorry for that.
Talking about sacred animals, a long time ago, there was a guy that he decided he wanted to drive a motorcycle through India, and he made it look like a cow.
God.
He called it his Kawasaki. I really wish I was joking about this. I've actually got the magazine at the house somewhere with it, pictures of it, and
Kawasaki.
he drove around for about 2 weeks before they told him he had to either get rid of the motorcycle or get out of the country.
Damn it, I hate that because it's so good. The pun game is strong. Moose loves it.
Like, but it wasn't even like, you know, it was all synthetic. It wasn't like he used like real leather or anything, but it looked just like a cow with like handlebars sticking out where its horns are. It was
Okay, that's proper good and stupid, so I like it. It reminds me of what was the one where they went to Vietnam, and they all had mopeds, and one of them had a moped of the American like flag plastered all over it, blaring out the
Fortunate Son.
blaring out the national anthem.
Wow.
Let's see, Top Gear. So I had to remember it there for a minute. I'm sure Moose is already. Nope, he's not there on the stream yet. This is what I'm talking about with the Nari shrines. You'll find these random foxes running around, and they lead you to a shrine where you pay tribute to the fox god, and you get another charm slot. There are these little statues just hanging around all over the place. There it is. It was indeed from Top Gear.
I don't think I've ever seen Top Gear.
Bunch of snooty British.
Wait a minute, is that like there's three guys and
Yep.
they do like stupid? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I seen one where they were trying to see who would run out of gas first, and one guy was he'd like taped his car up to make sure there was no way for like air to get into it, and it ended up being it didn't help at all. They both ran out about the same time.
So I'm gonna go destroy a Mongol shipyard. Whoa, what was that? Oh, flowers. I definitely have to get those because they're all for the cosmetic shit. And there's
I'm
still
off to kill the Mongols. Ooh, flowers.
This game is perfect for me. Huge ADD fan and sufferer.
Yeah, so you've seen the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Moose says that he taped down the gaps in the car to make it more aerodynamic. Was that May who did that? Because that sounds like something he would do. They'll have those cheeky British accents.
Let's go, Cody.
They'll be riding this moped from the south side of Vietnam all the way to the north. That's Hammond's idea. That's pretty great, actually. Is it worth it to chase after those Mongols? Yes, they're murdering people. I think they're murdering people.
Maybe they're just going for a skinny dip.
They're all doing something. What are these people running away real quick for?
Well, I mean, there are dead corpses, you know.
Get out of my island, bitch! Yeah. I'm just gonna slice this way. And if you should happen to step in the way, it's your own fault. Jinsekai, brave murderer. Goes on horseback cutting dudes. See, basically, those out in the distance are the Mongol boats that they've come over on. I haven't watched the beginning of the stream yet, so like all this is kind of in the middle of the action.
Yeah. So can you not like loot the corpses?
Some of them drop some supplies randomly, but usually they'll have a sheen to them if they do.
Ah. Kind of not wanting you to slow the pace down.
Yep.
I understand.
I'm totally down for this whole destroying the shipyard thing. Take care of these Mongols. Oh, this is one of the coolest parts of this game, the standoff feature. Watch me fuck it up.
Jesus.
And then you just a little bit of this and stand there like a badass. Come here, buddy. Teach you to invade my Japan. Let's see. So this is one of those take the banners deals. Yep. Assassinate an enemy from above. Ooh. Hello. Let's do this. Get some iron. Move this away. And I know there's a dude down there working on his horse, so I think I can get the drop on him.
Did you ever play Tenchu Stealth Assassin?
Watch this. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. They're Mongols. They're assholes. They deserve it. Tenchu.
Yeah.
I think I remember playing that. It's a PlayStation 1 game?
PS1, yeah.
Yep. I remember playing that and kind of being overwhelmed by it a little bit. The mechanics in there weren't as polished as I had thought. So it's kind of where if you move along, if I recall in there that you would have a sequence where you'd come to a stop, like gradually, like a car. Whereas Jen kind of parks like that. If you're moving along in Tenchu, you go like this, and he'll just keep going after you've let go of the stick.
Yeah, he'll take like an extra couple steps. Yeah.
That
Unless
was
you're like holding the stealth button.
It was really hard for the stealth sections. See what's in this tent. Aside from treasure. To loot that bitch. Hey friends. I bring murder and death for you. Parry! Damn it.
You know, you're supposed to like not get hit.
There. Well, like I said, on week's streams prior, there's a weird lag because of how many devices I have hooked up to the television. There's a HDMI cord coming out of the PS4. It's leading to a splitter box. That's leading to another splitter box. That's leading to another splitter box. That's leading to 2 capture devices, and finally to my TV.
Sounds like excuses to me.
That's why I tried to dodge just there, because I was trying to get used to the lag again. Like generally in combat, it's floaty enough to where I can compensate for it. It's very generous in that respect, but when it comes down to it, there's just no way I could parry every single time and account for that lag every single time. It's a burb. Hi, burb. Bye, burb. Jen's all alone now. No burb now. See if there's any other banners and shit. Release the Falcons. Destroy the shipyard. Let's release the Falcons. To release some more burbs. Get all that bonus faction. Loot all the tents. Kill all the Mongols. Teach them to set up shop in Japan. It's actually really funny. It's a section you haven't seen yet, but one of the introductory scenes to the con was he just walked up to one of their best warriors and set him on fire. Just outright. Japan's all about that honorable combat shit. So the Mongol Khan just walks up and goes, flames. He's fucking dead. Let's see, last burb. Then I think there was something with banners. And finally we can... Yeah, let's recover the banners. If I can select that part of it. I think. Did I select it? No, there it is. So my banners are further out there in the shipyard. Yeah, I'm gonna murder a lot of people out there. So what do you think about this game thus far, Grex?
I really like it, but I think it's kind of weird that like that guy's just standing there with his spear. Like even though like he's not looking for anybody, he's just standing there like, hey.
It's his fire poking stick.
I guess.
I don't know who saw... Oh, that dude on the bridge. Gotcha.
I said that guy. I understand he has his spear out. He sees somebody sneaking around.
Oh, he doesn't pay it any mind, though.
Well, no.
Let's see if he pays it mind now. No. I don't care. What a jerk.
Reminds me of the Metal Gear days. Destroy the magazine.
Ooh. Boobies. Wait. This isn't boobies. Snakes. Get a call to Otacon. Snake, that's inappropriate to be looking at this time. Of course, that was the game where you had to identify somebody by how well their ass shook.
Who will face me first?
Yeah.
Come at me, bruh. I can't wait to get the third part of that. It's going to be so fucking satisfying to just kill all of them. Show all the disrespect. Yeah, initially this game was all about like fighting with samurai honor, going out and standing in front of your enemies and calling them out, having honorable combat and shit like that. But then they introduced fun mechanics like assassinate, kill from above, throw kunai at, shoot with bow, and many others. Like this. Hi, bud. Oh. Big guy. Hey, big guy. Ow.
God, that would hurt so bad.
I said it's really hard for me to friggin' parry them. This parrying requires, right before you get hit, Just smash L1. Not smash it, but, you know, light tap. It's really hard to do with the timing of this lag. And I should be wearing my other armor, but I'm trying to prove a point from sessions past where Moose called me out for being a fucking coward.
Well, I mean, you know, call them as you see them.
Ugh. I am a huge coward, sir, and I take offense to that. But at the same time, I'm not brave enough to challenge you on it. This one was meant to just snipe people. If there are any people. Oh, hello, friend. What the hell? That one hit spot on. Come here, you little bastard. Oh, yeah? Come here, you little fucker. Throw kunai at me, you motherfucker. Shh. That's what I actually love about this game. It says honor, 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 but it doesn't force you to do it. So I can just straight up kill people however the fuck I want. Super fun. Gorgeous. Combat mechanics feel great. Guess we're only on the first chapter of this game, and I think we've done... What is this? 10 sessions? This is the 10th session. Or 10th part.
Oh.
He was trying to say something. I helped him out. Yeah, it didn't look too fun. Let's see if I can do this one proper. No? No. Okay. We can do this any number of ways. Now, who is looking at me from this angle? Too fast for you. Absolutely brutal, this game. So, Grix, you got a PS4 at home?
No, I don't.
That's a shame. If you did happen to have one, this would reach the top of the recommend list for getting. It is very, very, very worth it. I mean, not worth it to buy a whole fucking system for, but, you know, worth it. If you do happen to have it.
Well, I mean, I technically I have one, but I don't really trust it because it's a bit on the worn out side. There's been times where I've had to like completely reboot it to get it to spit the disc back out.
Oof.
Yeah, so I don't borrow anybody's games or anything anymore. And honestly, don't play video games on the consoles as much as I used to.
There was only one dude left? Okay, that's pretty funny.
Oh, there's one.
I like that it gave me the option to challenge everybody that was left. It's like, yo, if you're still here, come on out and fight. I'm sick of looking for you.
Ollie Ollie Oxenfree.
Apparently all of them are just now murdered. And I have a free port. I shall call this town Freeport. Okay, I shall call this town Kinos.
It's even worse.
I shall call this town Fator? I don't know. Let me go and see what's up here before I blow up the ship. There might be loots. Loot for me. Iron. Iron. A really cool fucking horse head thing. Wouldn't call that a mass decoration because it's facing toward the end of the ship, but still looks cool. Time to blow up the ship. And look like a cool guy by jumping off the ship.
So who would keep that much explosive just sitting on a ship?
Mongols. What? He jumped back on board. Okay, that's pretty funny. Leap off the ship for safety, then climb back on board just to toss another fucking fire stick. Lord of mercy. This game's fun. Wonder where Meat is. He was supposed to be in here as well. Got 2 gold for my troubles. After all that murder, I guess me and my horse were just chilling, sleeping.
I mean, that would take a lot out of a person.
True. I just wish the dock... No, still there. So nothing has physically changed about this dock. It's still physically there. Just all the Mongols are dead. And their tents have been burnt down.
I mean, the tents being burnt down is kind of a physical change. You can't physically walk inside of them anymore.
Again, true. That's mission complete. What's next? What do you think? Make the way up the coast, kind of stop off at this town, then dance over here for more of Moscow stuff. It
Sounds good to me.
It seems reasonable. Go see what Komodo Town's all about.
Quickly, cook.
Flowers. The ADD Samurai. I need to fight the Mongol hordes. Get them out of
Is that a
Japan.
bear?
Yeah. Don't want to mess with it. Okay, Bear did not decide to start shit. Let's see here. I'm going to visit that town.
What's up with the wind?
Oh, it's the guiding mechanic. You know in Batman where they have the detective vision? Or did you ever
Yeah.
play any of the Batman games?
Yeah, I've got them all.
Oh, okay. So that's basically just a way to tell you where to go, like a tracking thing. So you hit up on the pad, and then it'll swipe, and the wind will blow in the direction that you're supposed to go.
Aha.
I think it's a really cool effect because, I mean, you don't have to have a mini map up all the time. You don't have to have something cluttering up the screen.
And it kind of fits the scene.
The aesthetic fits the time, and honestly, the UI design is on point for it. So I like it as a mechanic. Don't really have to hit any buttons to activate it, unlike detective vision. And there's a shrine nearby. Cool. Let's follow the fox den. Let's go, buddy. Let's find your fox den. I thought I was going to eat shit there for a minute.
It would have been funnier if you did.
A blind leap. I guess some of these can be tricky. I've had a couple of shrines that I went to that were in the middle of a rocky area and through a whole bunch of shit. This one was actually relatively easy. Let's see. What is down here? Let's see.
Oh, now I'm starting to think of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, just the handhold thing?
Yes.
Actually feels kind of like Assassin's Creed. And I guess that's the biggest compliment because it's pretty much a game that had that refined down to a science.
I never played any of them after the first one.
All pretty much the same. I mean, the first one went in depth with stuff and talked about the big secret apple that held the forbidden knowledge, blah, blah, blah. Assassins, Templar, bullshit. Ooh, I found a shrine. Can't go in it. Lovely. So I guess there's some sort of grappling hook thing that I get later. It helps me out with that. And I think that's my only option through here. It's just to have that or turn around. So I don't want to waste time on the stream today going someplace where I can't reach. Waste everyone's time. Let's try to get back up to the main area. This dude's dead. Hey, dead dude.
They wanted off the island.
That is a really good ocean effect.
Yeah.
It's like stupid good. I think the last Assassin's Creed that I ended up playing was Black Flag, which actually ended up being really, really fun.
I mean, I own some of the other ones. I just never actually played them. I guess technically, my son owns them, not me. But
Black Flag is great. You get to go around as a pirate. And you have a pirate ship, and you have naval battles and shit. It's like one of the coolest versions of that game. And my horse, who has climbed down these cliff faces with me somehow, and gone into these areas where no horse should ever be, is instantly there when I whistle for him. Gotta have some suspension of disbelief, I guess. But that is a cool fucking scene. I can see why they put a picture mode in this game. Because they knew what the fuck they were doing.
Come and fight!
I hope the big guy comes after me next.
nah.
Come on, big guy. Come on, big... Oh, fuck. I gotta fight the big guy.
Yep.
Come here, fella. Are you gonna brag while I'm stabbing you to death? Yeah, your sword ain't shit. Let's see if I can time this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Weird ass fucking lag. There. God, it's really hard to do. I thought that charm would actually make it a little bit easier, but it's pretty hard still. I have a charm equipped that actually lets me have an easier time parrying and stuff like that.
And you still suck at it.
Yeah, pretty much. I wish I didn't. Wish this had no lag, but it does. And I know, ha ha ha, let's blame the lag for my lack of ability. Worn out joke. Ha ha ha.
I didn't say anything this time.
No, but it was said on the stream before this because I've also made this complaint before. I know Moose is sitting over there laughing it up, chumming it. It's like, I told him he sucked last week. Never mind that I'm not a bitch coward anymore. I'm just trying to account for a fucking delay.
I mean, you didn't fight the bear.
I will fight this bear. A bear on a beach. With a flaming arrow to its head. Spatter dog.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter, dog? This is what happens when you fight a bear. Apparently. Come on,
Bear
bear.
dances around you.
Come on, bear. Yeah, bear murder. Predator hides. I get them fucking upgrades, son. Stomping on corpses and... That is so weird. As much polish as this game has, you'd figure they'd have a better animation for the crabs trying to hide beneath the sand. As they all just kind of go along until they reach a certain distance, then pop and disappear. I watch. Boop.